I never thought a family dinner could feel like the center of a storm. But as I stared at the folder the mysterious woman had handed me, I realized that every smile, every laugh, every casual gesture had been a part of a trap. And now, the pieces were finally coming together. But what they revealed was worse than I ever imagined. The folder was heavy with secrets, bank statements, loan applications, and correspondences hidden from everyone in the family. Carefully, I sifted through them, trying to understand what I was seeing. And then it hit me. The $250,000 debt wasn't really Jonathan's problem. It was a setup. Dad had orchestrated the entire situation, but not alone. Jonathan was the visible target, the fall guy. The real debt, the real plan, was aimed at me. Every gesture, every lesson about responsibility, every passive-aggressive comment over the years, all a prelude to this night, and the shocking truth: someone had deliberately planned to ruin me if I reacted the wrong way. I glanced at Dad, who sat in his chair, pretending to sip coffee casually. Jonathan's smug grin had returned, and Mom's hands were folded neatly on her lap, hiding the worry in her eyes. None of them knew I had discovered the hidden documents, but I did, and for the first time, I felt a spark of control. "Who gave you this?" I asked the woman quietly. "Someone who cares," she whispered. "Someone who knows that Dad's plans have consequences. You need to be careful. Jonathan's debt is only the beginning." I nodded, heart pounding. I realized then that the only way to survive this was to act carefully, to outmaneuver the people who thought they controlled me. I spent the next hour in the living room, pretending to sip my coffee while secretly going through every document in the folder. The more I read, the angrier I became. It wasn't just about money. It was about power, manipulation, and control. Dad had calculated every move, ensuring that I would feel trapped, isolated, and desperate. And Jonathan, he had been unknowingly used as a pawn in a game I had barely understood until now. Every investment, every loan, every seemingly careless decision was a part of Dad's strategy. To test me, to see how far I could be pushed. I needed a plan. I started documenting everything carefully, noting every email, every financial record, and every suspicious action by my family. I couldn't risk confronting them directly, not yet. I needed proof. And then, a realization struck me. The mysterious woman had given me more than just the folder. She had given me leverage. I had the power to turn the tables. Later, Jonathan approached me, oblivious to the tension building in my chest. "Lily, what are you doing?" he asked casually. "Just thinking," I said softly, keeping my voice steady. "About the gift, the debt, everything," he chuckled. "Relax, Dad's just joking around. It's not like you actually have to pay it." I smiled faintly, hiding the storm inside me. "I know," I said, but inside, I knew better. This was no joke. This was a test, and I was ready to pass it. On my terms. The night dragged on, filled with polite conversation and the occasional clinking of glasses. Every second felt like a countdown, each smile a carefully measured mask. And then, the moment of confrontation arrived. I stood up suddenly, holding the folder in my hands. All eyes turned toward me. "Dad," I said, voice trembling slightly. "We need to talk." He raised an eyebrow, trying to hide surprise. "About what?" "About the debt, about the plan, about everything," I said firmly, stepping closer. "I know what you did. I know this was a setup, and I have the proof." The room went silent. Jonathan's grin vanished, replaced by a look of confusion. Mom's hands tightened nervously. Dad's eyes narrowed, but there was a flicker of something, uncertainty perhaps. "Lily," Dad began, but I cut him off. "No, this ends tonight. You tried to control me, humiliate me, and trap me with Jonathan's debt. But I'm not the same person I was when I was younger. I've seen through the lies, and I'm not afraid anymore. I placed the folder on the table. Bank statements, emails, and loan documents were all there in plain sight. Jonathan leaned forward, reading. Disbelief on his face. Dad's jaw tightened. Mom's eyes widened. I see, Dad said finally, voice cold. You've found out the truth. Yes, I said. And now everyone will know. No more secrets. No more manipulation. For a moment, it seemed like the room had stopped breathing. Then Dad's expression softened. Almost too much. Lily, if you expose this, you'll ruin everything. Are you prepared for that? I looked at him, straight in the eyes. I'm prepared for the truth. And then came the final twist. The one that left me reeling. Jonathan spoke up, his voice trembling. Wait, Lily, the debt? It's not really $250,000. That was only half. The real amount. It's double. My heart stopped. Dad nodded slowly, a faint smile curling on his lips. We were testing you. The $250,000 was just the bait. The real challenge was whether you could handle the full responsibility and whether you could uncover the truth before it consumed you. I stared at them, disbelief flooding every nerve in my body. The entire dinner, every manipulated gesture, every subtle threat, it had all been part of an even larger test. And the real burden wasn't just the money. It was trust, loyalty, and courage under pressure. My pulse raced, my hands shook, but one thing was clear. I wasn't going to crumble. I had seen the full plan. I had the proof. And now, I had the power. For the first time, I realized the truth about my family. They could try to control me, manipulate me, and trap me, but I could outsmart them. And as I held the folder tightly, I made a silent promise to myself. I would survive. I would reclaim my life. And I would never let anyone use me again. The end. Use me again. The end.